Hi everyone, Rob from Off the Arrow Shelf here. Today we're going to be talking about the Wildcrete Cane toad. So this is a Wildcrete target, it's a Group 4 target, retailing for around about £60 off Merlin's website, or at least this is where we got this one from. Quite a nice Group 4 target, it's very, very solid. Solid all the way through, there's no hollow bits. I'm going to give you a negative before I give you some positives. There's two metal tubes at the back. And whereas they're not aligned with the kill zones or the scoring zones, it'd be great to see these replaced with plastic tubes rather than metal. So Wildcrete, if you're watching this, give some thought to replacing this with some plastic tubes, because metal tubes, the problem is, get a wooden arrow, hit one of those, you're probably going to break the pile off inside the target. Metal arrow or a carbon arrow, you could end up with carbon shards and stuff. So personally, I'd just like to see those replaced with plastic tubes, especially on the small target where there's going to be a lot of arrows going in. Detailing though is amazing. Like with all Wildcretes, look at the eye there. You've got like two-tone eye colouring, and this is a lovely solid target. Very nice indeed. It's got 3 scoring zones, one on either side and one on the back. It's worth noting that they're different sizes though. The back one is the largest one. Measure it. Yeah, the back one's almost 4 inches. That one's 3.5, and that's only 3 inches across. So you can make the shots a bit more challenging by the orientation of the target. Other things to consider: there's a small base on here. The tubes and securing holes go about 3.5 inches in, so they'll come up to about here. It's quite nice. I like the fact that they're not underneath the kill. I like the fact there's not one at the front and one at the back. Only problem, obviously, if you're using the back target area, then you've got a greater chance of hitting the metal tubes. I like them. I like the Wildcretes. They've held up pretty well. I've got a Javelina on the range that's been out for almost 12 months now, and that's really good. There are others that I don't like as much, but I'll come into that in another podcast. So give it some thought. It's curious to see how this will stand up to lots of arrows going into it. We have shot this at other shoots. I shot this at Black Arrow, really nice course that was, very cleverly set. And that's where I saw this first off, and I put a request into the club to actually buy it. Just for reference, it measures 11 inches in length. The widest point is about 7 inches, and it's about 6 inches in height. So, Group 4 target, nothing sticking out to be easily shot off. 3 scoring zones, solid. It weighs about £4, I reckon. Good 3, maybe £4 in weight. Let's see how it gets on when it gets shot. If you like this, if you'd like to see more episodes like this, let me know. I'll be putting more stuff out onto YouTube. This one I'm doing inside because it's been throwing it down in the rain, and I didn't want to be out in the rain and try and do these outside. I've got another one on the cards for another Wildcrete, which is a feral goat, which is quite nice, and there's a Wildcrete monkey that I'm looking at as well. But anyway, that's the Wildcrete Cane toad. As I said, retailing just under £60 from Merlin Archery right now. Thanks very much for your time. If you like this, let me know. Please, by all means, get in touch, hit the like button, and think about subscribing. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy your archery. Hi, this is an update. After the shoot, cane toad has survived really well. Very little damage. The only thing that's happened is looks like somebody's got skimmed across and just lifted a piece of the foam. So that's pretty easy to fix. Just zooming in on the actual kill area where it had all the damage, and she's still really solid. So it's looking really good. So Wildcrete Cane toad, thumbs up. Thanks for listening to this episode.
I hope you've enjoyed it. If you'd like to get in touch, you can find me on offthearrowshelf.com or on Instagram, offthearrowshelf again. You can even email me on offthearrowshelf@yahoo.co.uk. But most of all, remember to stay safe and enjoy your archery.